Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Lady Blaxican coming at you with another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any ideas or suggestions, you can always email me. My email is in the About section, and it is Lady Blaxican at gmail.com. Coming at you with another story. Shout out to Paris Milan. She reported on this. That's how I heard of this. What you see behind you is a picture of Mike Epps and his now 1-year-old daughter. It recently went viral. Some background information. Allegedly, Mike Epps posted this now viral picture on his Instagram. It is a picture of his 1-year-old mixed daughter. He captioned the photo, "Her hair," with a heart emoji. People thought it was weird because a photo from a few months before he allegedly posted was a picture of him and his other children who are of a darker skin complexion. And the same child from this Instagram post was also in the picture. But what was weird is that the daughter that was in this Instagram picture that is now gone viral that you see before you, she looks darker in this picture that was posted with his other children from a few months prior. Her hair in the Instagram picture looks more straight, and she looks of a lighter skin complexion than she did in the picture from previously. And it is somewhere in this slideshow. It is the picture of Mike Epps, his other children, and the daughter is in his hands. And it is coming up for you right now. As you can see, she looks a little bit different. She's also in the same swimsuit from the Instagram picture, which is also weird. Now, people think that this picture is Photoshopped or filtered. I don't know. I kind of agree. I don't know. She does look a little bit different, so that is a little odd. But anyways, regardless, people are saying, well, essentially this is not a surprise. Mike Epps had allegedly displayed colorism in the past, particularly with his daughter, Bria, and her mother. Now, Bria is his daughter who is older. She is in her late 20s. Very beautiful girl. You will see her in the photos. One of the photos is of her and her mom. You'll see that one of them has braids. The other has curly hair. That's a picture of Bria and her mom. And Mike Epps has allegedly called her mom ugly. And he has also allegedly had public issues with his daughter, Bria. Now, there was allegedly a nasty phone conversation between him and his daughter, Bria, where she allegedly recorded the conversation and made the conversation public. In the phone call that allegedly is between Mike Epps and Bria, he is heard cussing her out, calling her the B word, calling her the devil, and allegedly threatening her because she challenged him. Apparently, the background behind the challenge is that she was upset that he happened to claim his mixed children when being asked about his family members on the Wendy Williams show, but he didn't claim his other children, his black children. Now, after this nasty conversation, Mike Epps then had a nasty stand-up routine where he is normalizing black men cussing out their black daughters, even when they come to their black fathers and express their hurt that comes from the actions of their black fathers. He also has been heard in interviews calling Bria's mom James Brown, and even though he does admit she held him down while he was broke, he still insults her by calling her James Brown, and basically stated that when he was broke, he slept with the James Browns in the dating pool, quote unquote, before he was famous. Now, when he says James Brown, I assume he's referring to dark-skinned black women. That's the only thing that I can assume. He is also heard admitting in interviews that now that he's famous, he pretty much doesn't have to date the James Browns. And based off of how he has now married a preference, which you see before you, he has married accordingly, since his dating options had opened up from him being famous. I want to make a side note that I did put a picture of, oh, there it is right there. Now, you can't really see her mom in the, I think that's her mom on the bottom right-hand corner. But clearly she is not ugly. Actually, neither of these ladies, I can't tell who is who, quite frankly. Neither of these ladies are ugly. So I don't understand what Mike Epps is talking about when he calls his ex-wife or the mother of his child ugly, and says that his daughter is like half James Brown or something like that. Now, quick story time. Unfortunately for me, I recognize this behavior from my own black father. Now, this may have come off as a surprise because I'm multiracial, but, I am, you can, like I have advised you guys, I am phenotypically black, and you can tell. But you can also tell something's going on there. That's why people ask me what I am. But clearly I am phenotypically black. But that being said, I think that I came out darker than what my father anticipated I would come out. And I unfortunately recognize this type of behavior. Now, it's funny that my dad may or may not be surprised, being that, I have a biracial grandfather. So he's half black, half white. He's from Louisiana. Not entirely sure phenotypically what my dad was expecting my mom to birth. My mother's racially ambiguous also. However, identified mostly as black. She identified heavily with her black side. Check out my episode 1 for more background information on that. But nevertheless, my dad hates black women. And of course, if my mom is identified racially as a black woman, and she is definitely culturally connected to her black roots by way of my grandfather, this is something that he hates. So anyways, the other things that I've experienced with my father, he hid me from the family of the non-black woman he remarried. When I came at him when I was hurt, he threatened me too. He acted like he hates me. And I have actually seen my father tease his black sisters because him and all of my uncles have married white women. So I'm definitely familiar with this type of behavior, unfortunately. Now back to Bria, because allegedly she reported her father to the police because he threatened her. And, I say good, because here's what. Divestment is about putting yourself first and the rest will follow, right? Doing what's best for you. And I think with that, sometimes black women need to, show that nobody's off limits. You know what I mean? Black women need to divest even from their parents, especially when they abandon you, then turn around and treat their new family better than throw it in your face. You know what I mean? I know what that feels like, and it did not serve me. And, that is my father's demon to face, not mine. And, that's same for Bria. But if Bria did report her dad, I think it sets a very needed message for black men with treasonous behavior, especially against their own children. That message is you're not off limits. You know what I mean? When you threaten me, you're not off limits just because you're my father. And, same like with my dad. I am not afraid to cut you off. And, if my dad ever did threaten me, I would call the cops on him just because I've been divested from my father for a very long time. Bria does not need her father to pay for college. She has another parent, and she can claim financial aid by way of her mom if her mom can't afford the tuition. If not, then, she can always wait till she's of an age where she's considered independent and petition to be emancipated. But, she does not need her father. And I think that her filing the police report, if that did happen, really sets a clear message. And I think that black women should pay attention to these messages. Seriously. Apply it to your own life, of course. Nobody is off limits to be divested from. Nobody is off limits. And especially when it comes to black men, black women need to set a clear message that we're not going to take your abuse anymore. You threaten me, I'm going to send the white man at you. Whether you're my dad, whether you're my baby daddy, or whether you're just some random nigga on the damn street acting a damn fool. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you. Bye.